Hellos, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Theia here, my bounty hunter, on the world of Tatooine. Where we last left off, we were aiding the Imperials here against the Exchange around the town of Mos Ila, and we are going to continue to aid the Imperials in a contract to locate a Zerka Corporation research facility, which apparently they abandoned. So, I parked myself in the local cantina to earn a little bit more rest and experience, because seemingly we're not a high enough level, obviously, even though we're here on Tatooine at level 58 of all bloody things. Now, map. Right, I think we have 3 more quests here in Mos Ila, and also a heroic. Though these other quests have additional objectives later. So we're just here in the Mos Ila marketplace. Do I have anything to sell? Oh, we actually have slightly better equipment. This blaster pistol is much better. The others aren't really much better. What's that helmet look like? It's an unusual style, certainly. Tell you what, I'll keep a hold of that. Oh, we have the specialty goods vendor here as well.
Welcome to Tatooine. I understand you have been a far better servant of the Empire than your appearance would lead one to believe.
My relationship with the Empire is strictly business.
Then perhaps you will be interested in this opportunity. I was wondering, in all of your travels, have you had much experience with Force use among lesser alien species?
I'm not exactly an expert in the Force.
Have you ever fought the Jawas, natives here? I was told they would give us no trouble. Is it possible they use the Force? A dozen of my officers were killed by the vermin, all with burns from lightning. If the Jawas are using the Force to resist our occupation, we must bring proof to the Dark Council so that they may crush the threat.
What would it take to convince them?
I have some information from the one patrol that managed to return. The Jawa tribes are not as isolated as we thought. Apparently, they communicate with each other using secret relays in the deep desert. If they're training Force users, those relays will be our way to find out where and how.
Are you just running your mouth, or were you going to ask me to do something?
I'll offer a solid bounty if you'll bug the relays for me. But be careful, they've got reconstituted assault droids around everyone, and the messages are in code. The communications relays are in the desert outside Mos Ila. If you want to help, plant these bugs on them, then hunt down the ranking Jawas in the area. If we're lucky, one of them has the cipher for the code.
Seems straightforward enough. Bug the communication relays, find the code cipher from a Jawa of 3. Straightforward enough. And while we're out doing that, we can go visit the Sons of Palawa as well. I know this video is going to be far in advance, but I just wanted to say thank you for everyone for your well wishes and the positive comments I've had from the release of this series earlier today. I only just started making the series public just under 2 hours ago, well, just over 2 hours ago now. And so far, the comments have been rather positive. So thank you very much for offering me some of your time, especially on a day like today. So, to the east, next to where the exchange had their spice production, that is where the Jawas have their communication relays. Even more members of the exchange. The commander did warn us that the Jawas had rebuilt or scavenged together parts to build some droids to protect their relay stations.
Just had to put my mind to it.
We also have a bonus to deal with 8 of the Jawas around these relays. I'll be taking that cipher, thank you very much. Excellent. So we want to go have a word with the Sons of Palawa. We need to rip open certain reconstructed droids, as the Imperials would like their Verbobrains to identify or extract the knowledge as to where the Circa research base is. And we have a new bonus. While in the scrapyard, lay waste to any Sons of Palawa that try to stop you. The 10-meter range with the power tech is certainly not ideal. I know with advanced prototype we were able to extend it to 15 meters for most of our abilities. The Jedi Knight with Caiaphas Cain, it wasn't such a terrible idea. Wasn't such an issue because you were always up close and personal. When you get spoilt when you're playing as a sniper, because you have that 30 to 35 meter range with most of your skills. Oh, we have a droid here that is in good enough condition to be salvaged. It has an intact Verbobrain. Unfortunately, it may not be what we see. Okay, so we have one Verbobrain, but for whatever reason, we have the sense that we need to find another.
I am Frere One of the Sons of Palawa. You have won this battle, and I call for parley. You've brutalized our keepings. Tell us why our wives and children weep, so that this feud may be honorable.
It's nothing personal. I go where the contract takes me.
I understand. I was once like you. We know about the Empire's expedition. Whatever you're after, you won't find it. The desert protects its own. And though we can't keep you from departing, beware Tatooine, and beware our vengeance. You've made an enemy today.
Vengeance can wait. For now, we can part in peace.
Go. We have injured to tend to, and graves to dig. We'll meet again soon enough.
Okay, so we have this second Verbobrain as well. Get ourselves back over to Mos Ila now. Who should we go see first? I suppose we'll go see Captain Velos. Let him know that we managed to bug the various Jawa communication relays.
I must thank you for the work you did with the Jawa communications. The bugs you set are already transmitting. Any rebellion the Jawas plan will come straight to our ears. I trust finding the cipher gave you little difficulty.
Let's see if this confirms your theories.
Let me transmit the code to our surveillance team. Yes! The Jawas speak of spirit wielders, those who possess the magic of their shamans. I assume they mean the Force. Their young go to a secret training ground to learn the shaman's magic. They're building an army there. We must stop them. This shaman, the one training their armies, we need to bring her into custody, study her, learn what she is made of.
What's in it for me?
Your going rate for Force users will be fine. Please take her alive. The Sith must observe her using the Force. There is little her corpse can tell them. I hope I can rely on you to make this happen.
Dragging back an unwilling Force user is easier said than done.
We are fortunate to have a Sith Lord in this very colony, Lord Biro. Speak with her. She made her reputation taking Jedi alive. She may have techniques to share. I'll tell her to expect you.
Wonderful. So we need to find another Sith Lord, this Lord Biro. I suppose we'll speak to her first, before we report to Darth Silthar.
Of course. Hello. You must be the bounty hunter sent by Commander Villos. I'm surprised someone of your reputation would even take this job. The idea that a Jawa, the lowest sort of alien scum, has the discipline it takes to use the Force is nothing short of insulting. These Jawa shamans are simply charlatans putting on a show for the gullible. However, if it were true...
Sounds like your faith isn't as unshakable as you'd like.
This has the potential to sow chaos throughout the Empire. Imagine if no one respected the power of the Sith, if they believed the lowest slave could muster the same powers. For the sake of the Empire, it is crucial that the Force remain mysterious. The province of the elite, not Jawas.
Is this a bad time to ask for your advice on restraining Force users?
On the contrary, I will aid you in Commander Villos' request, but only because I expect you to redirect your goals. Find this Jawa training ground, hunt down this shaman, but kill her and any Force users you see. Bring Commander Villos a regular Jawa warrior, and tell him it's the shaman. Any studies will prove conclusively that Jawas have no connection to the Force.
I'm not going to lie just to serve your political goals.
My goals are the goals of the Empire. Commander Villos is a fool. However, he has alerted our superiors to this issue, and they expect results. I suggest you reconsider, but I will not interfere with your mission. These shackles have held Jedi before. They should restrain your shaman easily. If she exists. It is a mistake to risk chaos for the sake of exposing these Jawa curiosities.
Good thing Commander Velos offered us a contract first, I suppose. Well, let's hand over these Verbobrains See if they reveal the information the Reclamation Service desperately seek.
What's wrong, Hale? I can sense your fear.
Sorry, my lord. I'm remembering that time on Ziost, when I was buried alive.
That's good. Use that fear, Hale. Let it push you. Ah, did you bring us the droid mines?
I obtained the parts, but it riled up the tribals.
That is of no concern. The sons of Palawa will not trouble us. I sense we'll do incredible things together. Zerka's discovery is out there somewhere, sending ripples through the Force.
Let's get the Verbobrains analyzed, my lord. Keela.
Memory wipe destroyed the old files, but it looks like the Sons of Palawa bought the droids from Jawas.
All right. Guess that makes the Jawas our next lead to the Zerka base.
Would the Jawas trade with the Sons?
They'll sell their goods to anyone. Mos Ila was originally their trading post.
The Jawas are one of the native species, primitive masters of machinery.
They swarm like rats during the trade season, selling droid parts and generators. Then it's back to the desert.
In my dreams, I see one band that remains in the wastes near this city. Find them. I must meditate.
This is a job to me. When do I get paid?
When you return, I think. Then you can have your credits.
Show the Verbobrains to the Jawas. See if they can't identify the source. They won't have records, but they're clever. Good hunting. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and stay cautious.
Good advice, most certainly. So, the Sons of Palawa didn't actually rebuild these droids. They purchased them from Jawas, who are located to the far east within the desert. Very well.
You look like you've seen your share of combat. Please stay a moment, I could use your services. These generators once provided power to most of Mos Ila. The Empire needs them reactivated, but the Jawas are getting in my way. They built these machines when they controlled the town. Now that I'm converting their inane tech for Imperial use, the Jawas won't hand over the special power cores I require.
What's so special about those power cores?
It's custom Jawa technology. I tried trading for them, but the runts refused. They claim they're being used to power droids, some kind of defense against the exchange. Likely excuse. The Empire can't tolerate insubordination. Perhaps you could massacre their camp, destroy their droids, and bring their power cores to me for the glory and defense of the Empire.
This better be worth it.
I'd never involve you in something trivial. The Jawas set up their defenses outside of town. I'll show you.
Okay. So, we need to loot 3 power cores. Of course, they are currently powering some of the Jawa protection droids. And they just so happen to have a salvage camp nestled between where these Jawa spirit wielders are located and where we're looking into getting these Verbobrains identified, where the Jawas found them. As such, we'll make use of the heroic transport item we have. Now, this quest is very easy to complete. Just gotta be very careful about who and what you're looting.
I'm not just a pretty sidekick, Buster.
Yeah, because there's water power cores already. We do have a bonus to deal with 18 of the Jawas and their protection droids. So yeah, if we accidentally looted here, we would auto-complete the heroic mission, and the bonus would disappear.
Need some help here.
Crap! Don't know. Do you have any power cores on you? You don't, thank Christ. Just so used to looting so easily.
It's not funny. Ow! Oh! I'm hurt. Bad. Put my mind to it.
Okay, that is the bonus mission complete. So we just need to find a power core. Hopefully we'll be able to still loot from these bodies up here.
Once the generators regain power, the Empire can finally control all of Mos Ila. You've performed a great service for us all.
And level 59. Now we're starting to pick up the Yavin armor set. So we're looking for a Jawa who considers himself a master of trade, who may be able to identify these Verbobrains and where they were found.
Wama otoja koga utapawa tu bamba wula.
Jawa, I have parts here from a droid you sold. I need them identified.
Kokola ko pana kejaka. Magusa no pachonki fa gutajioto India.
Just take a quick look. I won't keep you from your work.
Sure, dopa. Slim gushu strunri. Chisa kabaki otabu banda baki wanki. Mo gutuni ompi bedwana. Ni popo chopa uma.
I clear your path, and you tell me what I need.
Mo nanki sei mataka. Chesko yeski achananga. Bumpa kom chinga.
Fine. The Jawas are preparing to leave this camp shortly. They claim that the knowledge we wish to learn from them would have a big cost. I rather doubt it, but we'll play along. They want us to repair and clear the route of these navigation beacons. It's like some of the native wildlife have been chewing on the cables. I hope that's all they're gonna get us to do.
I've cleared the path. Your band should be able to travel now.
Yama bisto chanaga imecha tonmicha. Nero deso slimo. Crysta do kanki kunke kupa. Chapon ka ultman gisa. Chapod I kafuan chawa.
Go on. I'm listening.
So hawa to punyo is diwoto. Segoto upi upi. Fui panega twipi. Hey, boka tonko wana wanga.
Have you investigated the lockbox yourself?
Fui panega twipi. Hey, boka tonko wana wanga. Kava tuka amishka. Kabanu tas ma watila.
So, we've been offered something. A lockbox stamped with the Circa insignia. Seemingly the Jawas found this large wreck. That's where they found the droids and this lockbox. They were never able to open the box themselves. Well, we have one last thing to do here in the desert. And that is find one of these so-called Jawa shamans and restrain them and hand them over to the Empire. The Imperials are here ready to take them off our hands. While on your way to deal with this shaman, eliminate any Jawa soothsayers, demolitionists, scavengers, or any spelunking droids that get in your way. And here, at the very back of this cave,
Kawatuka Amishka, Kabanu Tasma Watila. Chichuki Hasadu Banko.
Don't even bother resisting.
No Take Nakanoya. Wafuma to Boto Dona, Wanki Wapata, Yatuka Loka.
excellent. We have the shaman in tow. Let's go turn them over to the Empire and earn our paycheck.
Ah, excellent work. We'll take this wretch to Commander Villos now. Talk to him if you want to learn what comes of it.
And we can return back to Mos Ila once again.
Ah, I'm glad you came back. When my men brought me that shaman, it looks like she put up quite a fight.
I think you can say those Jawas learned their lesson.
Our scientists tell me the shaman does indeed use the Force. It's too soon to tell the extent of this ability in the population, but the Empire won't underestimate them. I'll be certain my superiors know who made this possible.
Excellent. Actually, level 59, did we learn anything new? No. Okay. Worth double checking. And now back to Darth Silfar and the Reclamation team.
All right, everyone get the equipment packed. Hale, see to the speeders. Look at you. You're starting to look like reclamation service material, covered in dust like that. Did you track down the Jawas?
They gave me a lockbox from a Zerka transport.
Looks like a stasis crate. The sort Zerka used to transport samples. Won't be easy to unseal, but we can peek inside. Keela, run it through the analysis grid.
On it. We'll keep the sensitivity low. Don't want to pulverize any artifacts inside.
Definitely something in there. Alien device of some sort, roughly spherical, contained in a Zerka energy field. Blasted odd.
What about it is odd?
First pass shows the artifact is over 10,000 years old. Probably distortion. The energy readings are unstable.
Give me a few days to pop it open, and we'll run the scan again.
I won't bore you with the science. Lord Silthar's on a pilgrimage, and we're getting ready to move to the forward research outpost. But we may need you again soon.
This mission isn't over. I'd like to see it through.
If you're heading to the desert, contact us at the first station out from Mos Ila. Lord Silthar should have a lead on the Zerka base by then. In the meantime, we've got an artifact to study.
It sounds like this has a potential for an even larger payday if we continue to help.
Contact me from a holo station when you get out to the desert. There's something I'd like to follow up on.
So Darth Silthar is out on a pilgrimage, and the rest of the reclamation team are planning to move to a forward outpost. Seems straightforward enough. Actually, what we'll do is take a break here. When we come back, we will be moving into the next region of Tatooine. We'll be traveling over to Jundland. And we probably won't go see the Lady of Pain immediately. There's a few things, there's a few contracts available to us from the Empire first, but we will certainly slowly but surely make our way towards the compound. I doubt Tiresias Loci will be able to make it to Anchorhead, and Imperial forces will hopefully inform us if he tries to make it back to Mos Ila and the spaceport here. Either way, thank you all for joining me with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.